Welcome back to another episode of LiveWire Film Reviews via YouTube. It's me, Peter Man. What's up? As usual. And today I'm going to be reviewing Strangers Pray at Night. The film centers on a family taking a road trip and being stranded in this motor park home on a night where everybody is gone from the trailer park homes. The three strangers from the first film prey on this family. The pros of this film: I liked the first one, The Strangers, 2008. Good film, pretty solid. I think at the time for horror films, horror cliche films, this was a step up, a very kind of indie film to a horror film that is almost wanting to be emulated in the second film. But nearly 10 years later, you had your audience waiting nearly a decade to see these three strangers come back and terrorize another family. I think the first film dealt with a young couple that are gonna get married, and then they get a knock at the door and someone wants to know if someone's home. Obviously, you got the wrong home. You do that again with this film. Again, this family goes off to uncle and aunt's stranded trailer park home. Now, why do you want to go on a road trip to a hick town trailer park home? I mean, you could think of other places to go to, right? I mean, that just doesn't seem like a destination that you want to go to. Oh, I want to just get away and just relax amongst trailer trash. No, it does not work in this film. I don't get what the whole setup was of this film. I think the director slash screenwriter came back as only screenwriter and we got a new director. I don't care. Didn't look up the credentials because I thought that this film was done horribly. I think that the only pro I could say about this film is that it wants to bring about a kind of throwback feel to that, grungy B-movie look of the horror films of yesteryear. Doesn't do that at all, but it wants to, so you kind of give it credit, right? Wrong. The cons of this film is the whole film in general. This film is so stupid. The characters are even more clueless. They have a working car that they can just run away as soon as they feel like they're not welcomed at this trailer park home. Do they do that? No. They see the deaths of uncle and aunt in their home. Dad wants to take the son and go investigate? These are some stupid white people. I'm sorry, I sound racist, but fucking stupid white people dominate in horror films like this. Why? Y'all should be killed because y'all are stupid. You have a working car. Go home. Get out of there. Do you? No. And there's deaths that ensue. I don't care about the characters. I don't care about the whiny, bitchy daughter. I don't care about the son who's a jock or whatever. What I do care about is Christina Hendricks. I think she's a exceptional actress. I did like her certainly in Mad Men. I did like her in Drive. She's the best thing in this film. Spoiler alert, she's the first to go. And that's why the film is terrible. Everything else is bad. Martin Henderson, I haven't seen you since Smoking Aces. I'm sure I've seen you pop up somewhere else, but last thing I remember you was Smoking Aces. And you do something stupid like, okay, you got a gun. You're threatening these three individuals from the first film. But what do? You get impaled and you're stranded. And of course, one of them, the one with the sack over his head, comes and slowly murders you. You had a working car. Go home. This film is terrible. I'm sorry it took 10 years for you to make a sequel and you couldn't even get anything right. Another con is that it just steals from other great horror films. This trailer park home looks like Camp Crystal Lake from Friday the 13th. Knockoff. You already blew it. This looks like Camp Crystal Lake. Stop it. The daughter is the only one that gets away from the film by a pickup truck as the killer is trying to kill her. What does this look like? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You blatantly stole its ending. Stop it. This film is terrible. Director of 47 Meters Down. Thank you. I wasn't going to give this half a star. This gets 0 stars. Another one for Winchester to be, hey, what's up? We're both on the worst film list for Peter Man. This is one of the worst films of the year. It'll probably end up on my worst of this year. This is Peter Man, what's up? Be sure to check our in-depth podcast reviews on soundcloud.com, and be sure to have yourself a good day. Subscribe, LiveWire Film Reviews.